Hello, and welcome to City Point, Colorado, 1988. The things that happen here cannot happen anywhere else. I am what some call the narrator. You may or may not find out who or what I am. At this point, it's time to take a delve into our player's psyche, beginning with Weston Newdale.
So, last night was interesting. Melvin is gone, correct?
Melvin's asleep.
Seth's dad is gone. That's the person who disappeared. And Seth is a very odd person.
You're a very odd person.
That is completely true. But yeah, I feel worn out.
That is strange.
Really now.
Is someone a little salty?
No, I'm just suspicious.
You don't have a capital on being worn out. So I like the new glasses. I haven't noticed them until later.
I like him too.
Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much.
James Francisco.
I'm really curious as to what why the motive behind deciding to nuke the graduation ceremony with a mind bomb was, because it doesn't make sense. Seth is an interesting choice. I don't know why she is only just now showing signs of anything. I don't know where her father went. I wonder if I could work out some kind of like some kind of deal with aspirin, like the company, like a sponsorship, because we go through way too much.
Hashtag not
No,
sponsor.
I don't think they're a company anymore anyway. I go through way too much pain meds. So yeah,
Just wait until you get to weed. Just wait.
I don't really, yeah, that's it. I'm confused. I need to talk to Alistair. I need him to give me information that he doesn't have. That's all.
Alex Daenerys.
I do not like what is going on with Alistair's brain. I do not like what is going on with Chef Lord or her father. I do not like what is going on with Melvin. This is not how things are supposed to be going. And we have to get to the bottom of it very quickly, or else there will be very big issues. Very quickly.
You're an entity point. This is how things are always supposed to go.
No.
It's almost like
They were supposed to go
things
good now.
that
I'm
happen
here
here
now.
can't happen anywhere else.
I am here now. Things don't go badly around me. This is not how things are supposed to go.
You say that one more time. We're gonna have some
What
divine
if we
intervention.
What if we just had Jonesy build an amplifier and I could just sit in the middle of town and like everything will go good forever. The end. No more Affinity Point.
You have no idea how easy that would be right now. No more pilots.
Alex just
Turn
kind of
into a battery.
vibes. Yeah.
Would be
They can entertain
metagaming.
themselves for a while.
In-game metagaming. And why don't I ask you, Blake? How are you feeling?
So close. So close to finally getting at least one puzzle fixed just right to finally put it in place.
You're in the wrong town for that.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Personally, I'm getting something fixed.
Understandable.
Personally.
Before we begin, do any of the players have any questions? Yes.
So if Alistair can't help me, who do I talk to get information?
Well, who do you always go to get information?
Alistair,
The Catalyst.
Who's number 2? in
the
that?
catalyst.
I guess you're gonna have to ask the catalyst.
But like, I'll do it
That
now.
you know.
I'm not gonna go to Boyle. He's useless. So, and annoying.
Fair.
Who else do you know that has extreme amounts of information?
Who else do you know that's useless?
Look at my phone
I
numbers.
wonder who.
I could probably have a fun conversation with whoever's on the other side of where the lost things go.
I probably need to talk to Mr. House at some point
Are
myself.
you done with your? Do you have any more questions?
No, I need information. I need a source of information. I've almost
You're asking the wrong person.
asked Alistair all I can.
Does anyone else have any questions?
Not that irrelevant.
It's asking what's going on. You're asking the wrong person.
Allow me to paint a picture. Kurt Sampson is sitting in his classroom. There are some things about the history of this town that just don't add up to him. He picked up his notes and left the school, continuing to think. Why does no one remember who founded this town? Why doesn't anyone know when Thaddeus Burke became mayor? He reads the letter as he walks. Who's Daniel Lane? Clones? What's Project Mindlock? He's almost done reading the entirety of the letter when a car slams into him as he walks across the street. He barely feels it as his bones instantly break, and Kurt Sampson is no more. Wait. What's this? Kurt Sampson screams as its body pulls itself back together. What's happening to him? He should be dead. He stands up. The person that hit him is staring at him in fear, unsure of how to react. He looks around and runs away. Tuesday, May 31st, 1988. Weston Newdale and Bartholomew Pratt are training. So, remember?
I'm rolling fight.
Roll fight.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Juicy.
Uh,
It's
15.
Beefy.
Is that a 1?
You kill Bartholomew Pratt.
You snap his neck like the monster that you are.
Shield.
Congratulations, the start of a psychopath has been born.
This is like this would be the 4th or 5th person he'd done that to.
This is the continuation thereof.
Oh.
Yeah.
This would be the first person this version of you had killed,
We
though.
begin with Weston Newdale slamming Pratt into the ground.
German suplex him.
Okay, get off. You're doing good, kid.
Yep. I'm gonna twist his arm. 1. Well, 2 technically.
Bully this man.
I'm just
Lizzie's
I'm
gone.
just
so you're...
entranced in combat.
Stop.
Oh,
You
what?
told me.
Sorry.
Don't do that. No, bad.
What? Don't talk to me like I'm a dog.
Maybe don't act like one. We're supposed to be training how to fight, not how to torture someone.
Well, to be fair, I have a lot of experience on the receiving end of that. Anyway,
You did good, but don't do that again.
don't do what specifically?
Why were you trying? Are you trying to break my arm?
Okay, I just needed to know how you're gonna phrase that. No, I wasn't trying to break your arm.
Now you got me to the ground. That's the good part. Now, are you trying to get me to stay down?
No,
or are you
I
trying
was
to get me
just-
to not get back
I
up.
was just really in the thick of it.
No, it's not.
Once I get going, it's real hard to step back.
Once you
I
pop, you just don't want
noticed.
to stop.
Work on that. That's a thing you need to work on.
Probably. Well, we'll see.
There's no we'll see here. Do you want to be a part of Infinity?
Yes.
Work on that.
Fine.
Okay, that's a good start to end. Go back home. I'll
Rude.
make sure everything's.
Early pass.
Fine.
And Weston Newdale wakes up. Wake up, Weston.
I wake up laughing.
You have a funny dream?
I did. It was very funny.
Tell me about it.
No.
I got to beat up Pratt.
Pretty one.
No, Pratt is already invading one of the characters' dreams. He doesn't need to invade another.
Great. This is how we're starting.
You're the one who started it that way.
Yeah, you did this to yourself,
Okay.
and you cannot ask us to not.
Okay. I was working on something. You want to see?
What were you working on? What? Yes.
Where is it?
So I
Sorry,
reach for
there's
my
a lot of
glasses
stuff
and
in
put them
here.
on.
You see him pull out basically a small cube. Look at it.
Eat it.
It's a dice.
Yeah, that's gross.
It tastes like grease.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Tongue
No, I don't know yet. It has a button.
What does the button do?
I don't know yet.
Give it to me. I'm gonna press a button.
No,
Why not?
because it's my button.
You press the button then.
I don't know what it does. You press the button. Nothing happens. It doesn't have power yet.
What do you need to power it?
I don't know yet.
Quantum physics.
So you literally build everything backwards. You build the thing and then you figure out what it does.
Yeah.
That's
Now you're
fascinating.
understanding how my brain works.
No,
Oh,
that
poor Jonesy.
tells me nothing.
Poor Jonesy.
It is a version of science, yes.
Reverse engineering, yes.
What was that sound?
But this is extreme, like,
Give it back.
this is extreme, like,
They can't catch
cosmos
things.
science
You
here.
know that.
As with forces that we know virtually nothing about. Anyway. What day is it?
Tuesday.
What time is it?
Um,
Time to get a new watch.
I'll have a watch.
he looks at the clock and he's like, 12.
12 what? Please tell me that's a second number on the clock.
That's the first.
Damn it!
Are you late for
As
work?
Weston starts, I'm late for school.
It's summer
Graduation was yesterday.
That's right.
No, that is graduation brain though.
You stand up.
Straight up.
break. You're like, oh,
Weston just starts throwing on clothes.
what
Throws
are
on
you
his back.
doing?
I'm late for. We're both late for school. What are you doing?
School. It's summer vacation.
Right.
That is school brain.
But it's fine. You don't have work until 4.
Also pile brain.
Yeah.
Well, no, if it's in a little...
No, I was saying like this, like if there was a like the 8, like 8, 12. I wanted the 8 to be the first number and 12 to be the second number. Is what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
He puts on his
You just
backpack.
slept
I'm
for
gonna go
13
see
hours.
James.
Well, I have nothing better to do.
Okay.
He
Cool.
waddles out of the room.
Cool.
Where'd you leave, Melvin?
Well, that's the thing. If nothing else, I was gonna try to take him back to his house.
You're in his house. His house is his
Do we have the radio?
is the morgue.
Where's my
Should be down.
And my radio too.
Subtle.
One of them has to go over there. Oh, that's true.
What?
Let's both have one.
But
We don't. Okay. So yeah. Actually, I'd probably call 911 and have him go to the
Okay.
doctor.
what do you tell the police?
We found him unconscious at his
That's
work.
fair.
Like, I mean, I tell him what I know, which is we found him unconscious at his work, and he's not waking up.
Okay, so he is currently in the hospital.
Well,
Literally half of our life.
yeah.
I've also been into the hospital a couple times. No, it's just the constant nosebleeds. I'm gonna have to get my nose cauterized at some point, which sucks. That's a real thing to stop nosebleeds.
Was it
an option
in
for you.
87 or
Doesn't
88?
stop
It was
too
an
much.
it's an older thing. Just
Stick up hot
heat.
iron.
Numb your nose and then heat.
Just gonna snort a caliper.
Yeah,
Woo!
that's electricity, not heat, though. You're talking about a brand.
I know what I said.
Oh. Anyway,
So, where is James?
it's
Is it the
I
30th or the
am
31st?
31st, because the notes are on this page. I am. If Alistair is willing, I'm wanting to kind of see, because he doesn't remember anything. I mean, he does remember it, but he doesn't remember the phrases or anything. I'm wanting to be talking to him about and see if those start reactivating and practicing what I talked to you about with the fortifying my mind and his little
Okay.
ideas.
So where are you?
Probably just his apartment or at the library, depending on.
Probably at the library.
Okay. So,
Which would be the first place Jonesy goes
honestly, though, yeah.
to find you.
Yeah.
And
So what are we just sitting? We're
They're
pulling
going-
Snape and Harry Potter, just staring into each other's eyes as we're both concentrating. Sweat, just.
dang.
So
Literally, that's what Alistair goes. He goes, "Oh, I lost. Dang it." You know I can't break into your mind, right?
no, but it's just however you do it is
Well,
repeating
I was
mantras, or I don't know.
for my mental defenses, which apparently don't work very well.
They just need to be updated.
Infinity helped make them.
I also know you way too well. For a random person that doesn't really know anything about you, you're fine.
That is understandable. Yeah. Okay.
But do you have any ideas?
For how to
Actually, we can. I can. I can, in theory, try to. We can, in theory, switch bodies.
I'm not gonna do that.
No, but like it's tug of war.
Uh-huh.
We build whatever the center line is, and we just have to. But instead of pulling, it's pushing.
Okay.
Would that potentially be a good practice?
Maybe.
Let's give it a shot. Oh. Arm wrestle, and then we just concentrate, but instead of arms, it's brains.
Neither of them are.
Both of us have a D4. I think I have a +1.
No, he does not have a D4. He has a D4 in flight. Which is why he almost died from the boom.
Anyway, so that's what we're doing.
When Jonesy and Weston show up.
Cool. Door
Weston in tow.
slams open.
Basically you just boom. Mr. Winters is like, "What was that?" "Hi, Mr. Winters." "Oh. Hi, Jonesy." "Hi, James."
Hi.
Weston. Jonesy, you were in. Jonesy is like tracking you in tow to James.
We're at the library now.
You're at the library.
You guys are at the library with us. No.
He looks really exhausted.
Who? Oh. You've not been sleeping well either?
I've been
He had a
sleeping
funny dream.
great.
He said he had a funny dream.
Uh-huh. What's with the bags under your eyes? Is he lying when he said that he's been sleeping great?
I mean, the sleep
Technically,
the sleep
he
has been great.
is. His body is sleeping fine.
Okay, cool.
It's his brain that looks sleepy.
Cool. All right. Oh, you're looking at my notes.
Yeah. Can you send it to me on Google Docs instead of just through Messenger?
I can't. It just requires effort.
Hey, if you want to
That'll
look
be
at
my
them right
chat then.
now,
Oh, okay.
Alex has a
That's
Copy
Phylex's
in
But anyway,
there.
sorry.
file
Um,
folder.
Hi. We do have a couple books. It's lunchtime by this point, so we have food.
Mm-hmm. Have
Hi.
you checked on Melvin since yesterday?
I called in this morning, and he's probably just still out, right? Or is he okay?
He's awake? Kinda.
Okay.
Do not like
He's
that.
stirring.
No, his eyes are open, but he's like,
Yeah.
dazed, basically.
Fair. I'm gonna probably after lunch. Go
Oh, cool.
check on him.
He like when Josie reaches in the bag, pulls out a lunchbox. I made a PB&J.
Nicely done.
Here.
I gestured to my empty.
But is it a PB&J?
Prawns.
No, I had a
Beetroot.
What?
Prawns and beetroot and jelly.
Wormtail.
No. No, I had a nice ham and cheese sandwich. I'm good right now. There's a couple chips left if you want some.
Okay. Weston, I made you a sandwich. I didn't know if you liked pickles too or not.
Pickles are fine.
Okay.
How many are on?
ham sandwich? 2. Do you want?
Are they like two like whole pickles or pickle slices?
Pick a slice.
Okay.
Two
It's
hot dog
normal,
buns, hot
it's
food
normal
together.
pickle slices.
It's a hot dog bun with a pickle inside. No, it's a roasted pickle.
Y'all are
No,
weak.
it's-
Y'all have never been to a Ren fair and had a whole pickle on a stick.
Uh,
That's not a pickle in a bun.
Pickle
the
on a
same
bun's
thing.
not nearly as bad as pickle.
Also, deep fried pickles are the bomb.
These are not deep fried. They're
No,
cold.
But deep fried dill pickles
But
are amazing.
the sandwich is just like a cheese and ham sandwich.
It's a ham and
with
cheese
two
sandwich with a
slices
couple
of-
things.
Yeah, I'll eat it.
It's a normal human sandwich
a normal person sandwich, and then there's your dad.
with
With
very
pickles.
specifically Wonder Bread. White, squishy, chemical bread.
It's the best type.
No. Anyway, hi. We need to go check on Melvin. Is awake, but
Where's
kind
Fox?
of not
With
really.
Melvin.
Melvin.
Who?
Fox is with Melvin.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Am I
Uh,
just real fast? Is he able to talk at all?
Not at the moment. He's just looking around.
All right, I'm just vibing with him then.
you turned on some 80s music and you're just kind of
I turned on music that comes out in '89.
out of spite.
Uh-huh.
It's
He's-
top of the charts in 89. It came out in 88.
He's Melvin. He's going to be listening to the most sad.
Depressing.
Just cause he's a
He's
grave
listening to the
digger.
Phantom of the Opera, and that is all.
No. You don't know what his life has been like.
He's
Just cause he's
listening-
divorced and he doesn't see his son anymore.
That's
He
Took the
he
chance.
just listens to the
No.
soundtrack of the Phantom of the Opera movie.
Yes.
That is all.
No.
and
He
whenever,
would the play
and
potentially
whenever-
at this point, but not the movie.
and whenever Green Day.
The
comes out.
soundtrack.
The soundtrack of the
um,
movie that does not quite yet.
When did it come out? That feels
He
like it
listens
came
to a
out-
record of the. That's a
When
recording
did
of
the
the
Phantom
play.
of the movie, Phantom of the Opera movie come out?
Quick question, not from
Yes.
Weston. But well, also
2005,
Michael's.
baby.
Oh,
Michael,
wow. I thought that came
Weston's
out in the
mine.
90s.
No.
So Jonesy and Michael Caine,
90s and
or Malcolm,
up to 05 or
whichever it
same
was,
year.
No, it's
True.
95
possessed
to
the same
2005.
rainbow ability,
When
correct?
did
Same.
Phantom
Like, or
of
they
the
at least
Opera-
possess the rainbow.
What was that?
Jonesy and Malcolm
So
or
he
Michael
could- he would
Caine,
be listening.
whoever it was,
I
possessed
knew
the same
Yeah.
rainbow.
Malcolm looked like shattered glass. It was still the same rainbow color. Does it look like glass? Well, Jonesy just looks rainbow.
It looked like dried paint instead of swirling paint.
No, that's Lane. I'm talking about Caine.
Yeah, Kane was shattered.
glass.
I picture it. Look, you call it shattered glass, but I picture it as the rainbow because there's paint, there's rainbow. So I just pictured him looking like shattered paint in glass, and then like
And
stained
it was
glass.
Michael Caine that I got on the radio last time. Okay, making sure I wrote down the right name because I have a hard time keeping them a track.
You got Magneto.
You got
Anyway.
the actor Michael Fassbender.
Okay.
Michael
Magneto.
Fazbear.
Anyway,
It's all in the Five Nights at Freddy's lore.
so
That would explain the Purple Man.
anyway, continuing.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Jonesy just sits quietly with his PB&J.
Uh-huh. So by the way, at some point during all this, I had that short conversation with Alistair about, come on, information, please.
No.
But like, I'm writing a paper.
No.
No, sir.
Also, I
Would you
I
like
will
some
have had him read
information?
this over at some
Please,
point.
sir.
Can I
and
have
give
some
me
more,
information?
please?
give me his
You
thoughts.
haven't had time. She hasn't looked it over yet.
That's fair. But I've typed that up over
Mhm.
the time,
DOS.
so
I don't know if that's
typewriter.
Morse code.
Typewriter. This is typewriters can't really type like this, but
I'm with bullet points.
no, I added the bullet points afterward.
So
With pen.
Yeah, or pencil. But anyway, so how are you guys doing today so far?
well, he just woke up like 10 minutes ago. He thought he had school today. It was funny.
Are you sure you're doing okay?
Hey, I thought you didn't think you had school today.
No. I very specifically didn't set
I have a
alarms today.
calendar.
I also have
Well,
a calendar.
Some of us aren't as.
Intellectual.
I was going to say socially aware.
Oh, that wasn't being socially aware. I just have a
No.
calendar.
Yeah. You gotta have one of the
Were you
little
paying
ones
attention to
on
the
the
sun?
spiral the wheel.
Hmm. Regardless, I'm fine. Really, I'm fine. What you mean as fine as I can get?
Jonesy just
Awesome.
slaps
What
his hands in
happened
your face, claps his
yesterday?
hands in your face. Are you awake?
Yes.
You sure?
Weston,
Yes.
What happened yesterday?
Everybody basically at the graduation ceremony, everybody entered their own personal fantasy for a brief time. We kind of nixed that, and then
I wasn't there for this. I don't.
Seth's dad went with Melvin,
Yeah, you were.
and then we
not
went
there
with
for
Seth
the
to go
rest of
find
it.
her dad,
Oh no, not the.
and then
second
his
one.
dad was gone, and Melvin was unconscious.
Yeah, and I took him to the hospital, or I called the whoever ambulance and had them take him to
Yes.
the hospital.
Huh.
So, okay, that's good. Some of your brain is still working.
Yep.
You're really not here.
I am here, I promise.
No, you're not.
I am.
Anyway, Jonesy,
Mhm.
you had a productive morning.
I made a cube.
Awesome.
It doesn't do anything yet. It has a button on it.
Is it a little like puzzle box, like a Rubik's
No,
cube
it's
or
just
something
like a small
that?
cube. It has a button on it.
Okay.
It
What
does-
is does the button doesn't do anything?
No, it doesn't have power yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it's gonna
Cool.
do yet.
Awesome. Hey, Alistair, while we're going to the hospital, you look this over and make your little editor's notes.
Okay.
So, if you're willing,
I mean,
something new to read
you're
over.
letting me, so why
If you're willing, you don't have to.
of course I'm willing.
Something new to read. You haven't read this before, so
I mean, I might know all of this.
you might know the information, but you haven't read it in this configuration before.
That's fair.
Uh,
Yep. I'll read it over.
I'm also not done, obviously. This is just what I have so far.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Let me know when you all are finished eating. I'm gonna go to the restroom and be ready to head
And
out.
smash cut.
Smash cut.
Yeah.
To the hospital.
Yeah.
Like,
I was empowered.
Yeah, me.
Lahar has led you to the hospital.
Ah. Hmm. Is he in here somewhere, bud?
I can feel it. Or
Hmm.
the other can feel it.
Hmm. All right. Okay. What general area of the hospital are they in? Is it? And I'll kind of pull him out of my pocket and just kind of hold up this amorphous ooze.
Pocket
Mm,
in my
Just
pocket.
point him
Pocket in my
north.
pocket.
Is it like a U hospital or is it like a generic hospital?
Generic hospital.
Hospital. Okay, I'll just start pointing at various buildings. Just gotta go with
It's and he basically points you in the direction of basically where the new people where they don't exactly know what's wrong with them.
Yeah, they're in just a patient room.
Mhm.
They're not in an ER. They're not somewhere specific. They're just holding room effectively.
All right.
Also, I'm gonna be that weird guy that's wearing my clip-on sunglasses inside because I want to make sure that Melvin's still doing okay brain-wise. So I'm gonna spend a
And
token.
while you're showing him around, you're making sure no one else is around when you're doing this.
Yeah, I'll just.
And they are walking up to the hospital where you notice them quickly put it in your pocket. And could you describe yourself for them?
So, Blake Nails Gordon is a roughly 30 years old man. kind of 5 o'clock shadow got going on. Black hair. It's just you could tell it's starting to thin, but it's not quite to that like stage. No,
Mhm.
no, Joseph
Not
is
that bad.
Joseph is beautiful right
I'm-
now.
I'm thinning.
Joseph isn't. He's got a
It's
mane of
thinning.
hair that's just
He's got a lion's mane.
it's just going right now.
a
Yeah.
lioness's mane.
Yeah, it's there. It's something.
Yeah.
But and you could see just a visibly weathered face throughout the years of a man who's seen too much. Whether it be war, whether
Another one.
another one,
Another one.
another one.
And the one bites the dust.
Seen too many of those people.
And
Is it
James,
another rabbin?
You would,
That's the worry here.
once you notice him, you would recognize
It's like
him
I
as-
recognize him. He was in the training room.
Yes.
Cool. I don't know if he noticed. I highly
you
doubt he
know
noticed me.
What training room?
Don't worry about it.
You'll find out.
I got a tour of Echo Life's secret labs.
Ah,
I told you guys about this. I got a tour. I didn't tell you what I saw except for the vials of magical ooze and pudding. The pudding cups, Jello shots.
Lahar, I
Okay,
feel
power
like
shots. Who wants to go first?
Lahar, I feel like they're dissing you right now. You want me to take them out? I'll do it all.
So I notice him and his maroon legs. Do I notice anything else as I'm like looking through the?
You should roll your power for that.
4. Looking through the hospital, I don't notice anyone else that knew that I shouldn't.
And
I don't notice anything weird on this man. He has some weird goggles that have magical powers for some reason. That'd be frustrating.
size.
Cool. All right, I'm gonna kind of nod in his direction. I'm passing someone in the hallway, and then I'm gonna go to the front desk and ask to be pointed towards Melvin Cross.
Are you family?
Close friends. I'm the one who found him yesterday. So, wanted to
Hand you
check
just
on
the
him.
visitor's badge. There's already someone in there. 2 people at a time.
Okay. Well, we'll take
And
turns.
Jonesy and
since I don't
Weston
think
sit
any of you
down in the
actually
waiting area.
Go in.
And you see this 13, almost 14-year-old boy with curly blonde hair. And at this point, he is wearing, like, basically a white t-shirt with this kind of vest over it. And he has clearly fake glasses on with a really big backpack. And he's just...
Like, if he tried hard enough, you might be able to stuff him inside.
I see.
Like, college backpack.
Yes.
Stupid duffel bag that he's
And
wearing.
Connor, could you describe
We
Wesley?
gotta describe our characters for the
Yeah.
first time in eons. See if I can remember
Weston?
what I look like.
he's probably
It's fair, actually.
he's skinny now. He used to be a little more average build, but he doesn't eat a ton, and
A little bit of a paunch.
and he's been growing a lot.
Yeah, you hit a little bit of a growth spurt.
Yeah. He's got brown hair that is very commonly disheveled and is not well kept in any way. Kind of just comes down to his eyebrows. He wears he does wear glasses, but like they're like the bigger kind.
Big round ones.
Not necessarily round, but
Yeah, like Lydia's glasses shape.
yeah. And then he's just wearing, a t-shirt and jeans.
And they're sitting next to each other. And this young boy, contrasted by him, they do not look like they should be sitting next to each other. Because this child is like this, and he's just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever works for them, I guess. And I'll just start wandering around the hospital.
And they stop you at the front desk.
Hello.
How can I help you?
Okay, so I'm
We're gonna color a hole through that piece of paper.
I'm looking for someone. Maybe recently been admitted to the hospital, specifically this wing. You know, past maybe week or so.
We've had very few patients come in here the past week. Are you a family member?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like you to roll charm.
Oh, baby, yeah. What if it? Oh, it's a 3.
Are you another? Mine's in the middle. Oh yeah. You got your 85 tokens over there.
What's their name?
Are you erasing it?
Didn't like it.
Vincent. Do you have?
We do
any-
not have a Vincent.
Ah,
I'm sorry.
this isn't going well, is it?
No, it's
Oh,
not.
shame. See, I'm actually, for real though, I'm writing kind of a paper on the recent events that have happened. And I have a bit of history with things like this. So I'm just kind of curious if there's any symptoms that may have occurred, if not recently, then in the past. Similar events, that type of thing. If possible, maybe just don't have to go in or anything. Just stay outside, have someone watch me, the whole works. But just get a view, you know what I mean? Outside.
Do you
I'm not
have
sketching this
a
You could be a little creepier.
just a little bit? Hey. Do you have? Are you a journalist?
Yes. Yeah.
Can you roll charm?
Badge.
Oh, also, you start with 6 tokens, which you can use to. You can spend 1 token to increase the die.
Yeah, you add to whatever
You
want.
get 1 for whenever you fail. So you would have 7.
7 right now. Okay, cool.
I'm
Gonna go ahead and use one of those. Because and just re-roll the die or re-roll the next.
You just add 1 to the die.
You can,
okay.
spend tokens
And
to add to your
if you
number.
get max, you roll again and add it to the.
So 3 technically.
Okay. I can have one of the orderlies walk you around.
Out of sight, out of mind. Thank you very much.
And you see this giant man walk over to you.
I see.
I'll be walking you around.
As long as I'm not on a leash, figuratively speaking.
And he literally just starts showing you around.
Mm-hmm.
And James, you walk into Melvin's room where.
Do the rest of us need to describe our characters?
Not yet.
Okay, cool.
He hasn't seen you yet.
Felix is sitting on the highly uncomfortable little wooden chair,
Hospital chair.
beside it, glasses low on their nose, like reading over a book, and there's a Rubik's Cube, like a tiny Rubik's Cube, sitting on like the top corner, like sitting inside of the book like this.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Well, like from a distance,
That's
it might
not
look.
true. He made sure it looked like an
It-
actual
It works. It just doesn't. It's a.
You just don't want to do this.
Well, here's the thing. It's kind of
It's
like
giving
if
it
you-
an
if
armor.
You take it's a digital one where you can just basically just rub your fingers along the top, and in theory it'll twist if you talk to it. Does that thing have a glow?
Brown.
Okay. Cool. Sorry, it was just a thought I had.
Well, this is the first time you're seeing it, so.
Its name is Tubix. Tubix.
2 bits.
The whole thing's just brown.
Mhm.
Okay.
And you walk in where you see
Brown.
Melvin. He's like,
Is it spelled out TWO or just the number?
Tubix.
Okay.
it's a Tubix cube.
Okay. Cool. Anyway, Does Melvin look any different? It's the same
He looks
brain
20 years older.
and or is he
No color.
No. Okay. Well,
What?
I like stepped into the door. There, you guys are sitting right outside because we can only do 2 at a time. He doesn't have power. And I'm gonna walk in.
What?
And yeah, as the orderly is walking around, you walk by this room and you can feel the heart go.
Sir, who's in that room, if you don't mind me asking?
It would say M cross on
Yes.
the door, or like
See M
wherever the
cross
little
like above
name-
the door.
No, it would be the first initial,
That's
last
the
name.
newest patient taken in.
Do you mind if we stop here real quick?
He has visitors at the moment.
Does he?
Yeah, there's 2 people sitting in the room, or I'm standing near the bed, just kind of looking him over, real worried. Back to the door.
You might want to get someone real quick. I think something's happening in there.
How's he look physically? Like
Physically look no different. It's changed.
looking at his little, whatever the machine is, that his pulse, heart rate, all that. Those numbers are looking fairly normal from what little I
Everything
know
all right
from
in there?
health.
And I'll squeeze in.
Everything okay?
Just worried.
Trying to sneak.
He's
Just a little bit.
awake,
See.
but not
And
talking. So just worried.
I've been sitting with him all day. He has not. Nothing has happened.
we'll let Lahar slide down the leg. And gently, quickly, sneakily, as an ooze can, get on over to the bed.
Okay. And
And
Can you two roll brains.
Let me fix my bracelet.
Don't make that face.
Big brain time.
Big brain time.
What'd you
Big
get?
brain time.
I will say after Violet's rolls.
Okay.
7.
19.
Well, you see slithering on the floor, or actually in the on the corner.
I'll
of the
I'll
door.
quickly get his attention
Wall.
and just
What color is this thing?
black. You see this black ooze slithering at the corners of the wall.
Like
Going
like
over,
like
yeah.
shadow.
No.
like tar almost.
Yeah.
Kind of like a symbiote.
Okay.
Exactly.
Sure.
Slithering towards the bed.
Symbiote
And
friend.
Everything okay in here?
Just worried about him is all.
As I have said,
He
I've been
seems
here all day.
awake, but
Nothing's
he's
happened.
obviously not responding.
Let me know if there's anything you need.
I'm gonna kind of keep half an eye on the slug creature thing,
I'll get
and kind of grab Melvin's hand and just see if he reacts.
You grab like
Melvin. Melvin.
you see the ooze start slithering up the leg of the bed. It starts basically going over
I'm gonna
towards
kind of kneel on the ground and kind of put his hand to my forehead, and I'm just gonna kind of reach out mentally and see if he responds that way.
And do you do anything?
6.
I will just give a very obvious wink and then I'll just follow the orderly out.
News delivery.
Yep.
Delivery.
Who's delivery service? How can we help you?
Roll a 6.
Okay. You go into his mind.
I'm just
Okay.
seeing if he responds to me speaking mentally.
And well, visually you go into his
Yeah.
mind.
Oh, it's
And
blue
there's
time.
nothing there. It's completely empty.
Melvin?
And no one can see this, but the ooze like touches his finger, and visually you see it fill up for a split second with basically it looks like a graveyard, but it's all images and doors and stuff like that. For a split second, and then it feels like it's pulled out, and then you get pulled out, and you see the ooze like you see it touches his finger, and it like strikes back, and it's confused as to what happened as well.
I'm gonna kind of continue sitting there, and I'm gonna throw my thoughts towards that slithering slug boy.
Hello,
What are you?
I'm Lahar.
Lahar?
Lahar.
Lahar.
At least that is the name I've been given.
What are you doing to my friend?
This is the other's body.
Others?
I have two minds. I am the one that is in control. This is the other's body.
Is his mind in your... Is his mind in your body?
In this form, yes.
I'll put it
Yes.
back.
Just tell me when I notice that there's something funky
You notice
going
as
on.
he's doing the staring at it.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know anything?
You have no idea. And
And you just
the ooze. And you would feel in your head Lahar go, I can't. It won't work. It's not working.
And put it back.
What do you mean it's not working?
Something's blocking me out.
Have your friends in there. Get me back in there.
Put him back.
I tried. It did not work. Can you go get my friend?
Who?
He's following an orderly right now.
I mean, I was not. I never. I'm assuming I walked
This
in.
is
I
the
just.
best. This is the best it can do.
Oh no! I'm just gonna kind of stand up and look around for an orderly with someone that doesn't look like hospital staff.
Do I hear any of this happening?
No.
Okay.
No, very specifically, I'm.
Roll a big brains check to figure out stuff. I want you to make the connections I'm making, but I'm not gonna say anything.
I'll deal with that in a minute. I don't know what connections you're talking about.
Roll big brains.
Big brains, big brains.
Do you want me to roll a bit here? Here. Can I roll a big brain check? Can I roll a big brain check?
Sure.
14.
Is that big brains enough for you?
I mean,
It's not big brain.
you should ask it if there's a possibility that what was inside of him went into someone else. Like, you should see if there's a way it could have removed itself.
I mean, that's fair. But yeah, I'm gonna stand up and just look around and see if I can see an orderly.
Look out of the room. You see down at the end of the hall an orderly with him. Just like he's just looking around.
I'm gonna turn back and kind of
Pretending to be a
look at the ooze. What does your
The
What does your
hospital
friend
burned
look
down
like?
30 years ago. Recently, hey, built again.
That's the library.
Oh, okay.
The library burned down 30 days ago.
Whoa.
That was like
You don't say.
Oh, yeah, it was like 6 months, you know.
so. I'm
Give or
gonna
take
kind of
30
holding the door frame and just look back towards the ooze. What does your friend look like?
It basically just describes what he looks like.
Gonna kind of. Alex, I'm gonna be right back. Keep an eye on the slug.
And you hear in your head, hello,
And I'm gonna jog down the
Hello?
hall to
I'm Lahar.
whoever this man
My
is.
name is Felix. Oh, what are you doing here?
And I guess I will describe myself in a moment.
This is the other's body.
The other's body. Do you have any idea of how to explain what that means?
I have two minds.
Alright.
This is the one speaking is in control.
Why are you not inside? Why are you outside here?
Because this is my only form. But this is the other's form.
Oh, right.
There are two of you. One has Melvin Cross's body. One
Is
has
that what its name is?
Grey Ooze named Lahar.
I was given that name by my friend.
Your friend the other?
And Baymax. Oh, your personal health care.
By the man out there that
Yes.
alright.
I am a
How are you
prince.
connected to Mr. Melvin Cross? How do you know the other?
It is in my mind. It is in this form. My
Not right now. That form is very empty right now.
No, my form.
Oh.
It is trapped inside my form. But I am the one
Here,
speaking.
let me just rip, put back.
Oh. So there are two of you in Grey Slug right now.
Yes.
Okay.
And you leave Weston, you see as James hurriedly walks out of the room, turns down the hall and starts speed walking down the end of the.
Weston is gonna follow.
And
Do you
Jonesy's like, "Where you going?"
It's like that fad that happened for a single year in the 2000s where everyone would dress up in pantsuits and speed walk.
Weston is gonna try and project towards Jameson.
Roll.
What am I rolling?
Power.
Power boy.
No, like project thought.
He's wanting to just.
Jameson!
to be more specific.
What is going on?
Mental slug has Melvin's brain inside of it. Deal with it. I'm gonna
What?
Back.
What?
I cut the connection.
Jameson!
You're just mentally screaming. I'm not dealing with this
I'm
right
still following you.
I'm going after
And
this man.
now you may describe James.
He is fairly average height and build teenager. Short to mid-length hair, kind of like Patrick's. Brown blonde, glasses, wearing a sweater, has a backpack on, slacks, a little bit of facial hair, it's still real patchy. Very normal looking, except for the fact that he's wearing sunglasses
Inside.
inside.
And they're clip-on.
And
You can very clearly say
the
they're
little
clip-on.
flip down.
Gosh, no.
He does
Anything
that
else
for health
relevant?
reasons. I'm
I'm
not wrong here. He has them for health
Nothing
reasons.
else relevant.
Just the health of other people.
And this
Actually,
is what is
I'm-
speed walking
I'm-
over
I'm
to you.
Very specifically.
You notice, but the orderly is
looking
still
at you.
walking down the hall.
And as soon as you look at me, I just wave,
Uh,
point back towards the room, and then I'm just gonna turn around and start walking back,
cool.
grabbing Weston and turning you around.
Okay.
What is going on?
There's some kind of weird gray slug creature that is trying to put Melvin's
think my
mind
friend's
back
back there.
into his body,
Your
They
friend,
want-
you have a friend.
and something's stopping it.
They want to talk to me real quick.
How did he lose his mind to begin with?
I get find out.
Yeah, you do
I
that.
point over my shoulder
You.
and just that man has some answers. Hopefully,
Batman has some.
Hello, I am that man.
Hello, I
Uh,
am man.
back to Melvin's room, where I'm gonna usher Jonesy and Weston into the room.
There are
wait for
far
this
too many people
man.
in this room
Doesn't
now.
matter anymore. Wait for this man. In. Shut the door.
Now you may describe Phyllis.
Felix is also could be somewhere between their 20s and their 30s. Dark skin, black hair, dreaded back. One eye is dark brown, one eye is bright blue. They have some piercings that don't super exist yet, and they're wearing fairly nondescript clothing, just like a nice button down, some nice slacks. And yeah, fairly nondescript. Messenger bag, book, half moon glasses. And they look over and look at you very quizzically as Jameson shoves everyone into this
And
tiny
it closes
hotel
the room.
I shut the door. I'm gonna flip my glasses up and give you a good look over real
Would you
quick.
like to roll your power again?
Yes.
I'm going to roll my power to give him something. Make it better. 17.
Would you like to roll one of those again?
Oh,
17. So I flip my glasses up, and my eyes, the retinas of my eyes, because that's the color part. No, the iris are bright gold.
Glowing.
I described gold. Oh yes, I'm sorry. No, I described them as gold. Regardless, they're well.
Right now they're
Fortune
gold.
looks like gold.
Right now they're gold.
So, but I flip my glasses up and I just give you a long
You
look
see-
over.
First of all, his legs are glowing maroon, and you see that the tips of his fingers are glowing brown.
We're learning about brown today. Apparently, everything's glowing
like
brown
it.
today.
You can very clearly not tell, and you would very much know that you did not see that earlier.
Look it over, and then I'm gonna shift over to the ooze and the little glowing brown cube and give them a once over.
The cube is brown.
Yeah, the cube hasn't changed.
The Lahar is shimmering. It's like
Iridescent.
Shimmering in the same way of like what was going on with their brains yesterday.
yeah.
And Melvin
Heck.
is still.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna let that fade because my head immediately started pounding.
Your nose started immediately. Literally,
Yeah,
you
and I
see
just
him
kind
look
of-
at you. His eyes are glowing, and his nose starts bleeding.
Just a little.
The ooze has 2 people in it.
Yes,
The
it
one that
does.
is in control is named Lahar.
Yep. Cool. So,
We have new friends.
you care to talk?
Oh, is this some sort of an intervention program?
I want my friend back.
I do too.
Goals align.
Yeah,
That was the whole
yeah.
plan.
What is that thing?
It's Lahar.
No. That is its name.
Yeah.
Where did it come from?
I came from the basement.
Basement.
That could mean literal
Like-
basement, that could mean hell.
Like
What-
with the collection of jars.
Okay.
I can explain.
Did Boyle find this with the other bottles of power?
No, I found him.
Okay. Okay. Because it could have been all together.
It's for your information. Only just now found
It's
out
an
about
asshole.
Lahar, and I will let Lahar climb back up.
It just like floats over.
Cool.
It'll just sit on my head.
How do you spell that?
Lahar,
Okay, that's what I thought.
which
Is there an
translates
apostrophe
literally
in
into
there?
wave. No.
It's a wave.
Yep.
I like
Just a
it.
little.
Literally, that's
All
basically
right.
how it moves.
Cool.
Okay, one question at a time.
Yes.
First question.
Uh-huh.
What was it?
What do you mean? What was...
You had like 10 questions for me.
Okay,
I
my first question is where it came from, and you answered that.
yes, it came
or-
from the basement.
Basement,
This is
which
gonna
is
be the
a
first
vague...
time where there's gonna be an equal exchange of information.
Second, I literally...
Equal exchange.
I literally put a finger up. I'm gonna grab a notebook out of my backpack and start writing this down.
I'm aware.
Are you sir? I would like more information, sir.
Okay,
You're in the,
your
you're
turn,
on the
I
wrong
guess.
show for that.
I said your turn, I guess. You said one question at a time. I'm assuming we were taking turns. Oh, okay.
Question. Questions for kids?
Do you know where your legs came from? Because I do.
They came from me.
Came
No.
from my mom.
I grew them myself, thank you very much.
I mean, yeah, I know what my legs can do.
Okay, cool. Do you know what your hands can do?
Yeah, and I'll touch the table and I'll absorb the table.
The absorbing man.
Okay, so you turn into
Plastic,
polyester.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like
Yeah.
plastic.
And by the way,
Oh, cool.
your little eyes there
Uh-huh.
sparkle too much and I'll do the same to them.
Not how that works.
Actually, that's exactly what was
Oh.
No.
Should
Not
we
if
go
Weston has
into
anything
my
to say with
pocket for now?
Precious cube. Oh, don't worry, I won't hurt your cube. Don't worry
I do,
about.
I do like,
Deep pocket.
what is that? 'Cause that's also glowing.
You want to ask me that now, or do you want to just talk this out first before we get booted out of the hood or the hospital room?
Hood out of the hood.
Is that yours?
This is my friend. Her name is Tubix.
Cool. I will deal with that later.
Aren't you gonna ask where Tubix came from?
I know Phylix. I can ask questions later.
I mean, you know
I've
me
only
too.
seen you once.
Hello.
They don't even
Twice
know your
now.
name.
That's a them problem. I've just been walking around town every which way.
You never ask names, ever.
Never do.
First of all,
Violet's
I never
always
actually got
asks
to
name
talk to
first.
this man. I just saw him training.
Hello.
Walking. I'm sure you were just walking. I'm sure
I
you
mean,
weren't
yeah.
super speeding around town.
I just
Really just leisuring around.
May I
digging through the
please
garbage.
obtain one of the questions to ask what your name is, please?
yeah, Blake.
Blake.
Yep.
Cool.
Blake Shelton? What?
No, common misconception. I'm pretty sure he wasn't born yet, but
Blake Shelton's like 40 or 50 now. Like an hour.
So he would be born now.
He'd be young.
He was born around the time Mom and Daddy were, which were in the 70s.
So still not really known.
He'd be almost 20. So probably not known.
Not in
yet.
Still a
Colorado.
name you could say.
I don't think it was famous for his music back then.
hello.
So I actually do have a question.
One of many.
Um,
I think.
Hey,
I actually have a
question.
list.
You do it so that people can hear you.
No.
No.
Fine. That better? Cool.
Don't look behind
Um,
me. Look in front of
Why?
me.
I want to look behind you. Okay. So with your little absorbing bits,
Yes.
you can absorb powers? Is it temporarily? Are you going to stay like a wood tree man forever?
I mean, no.
That's not what I'm sorry.
It's polyester.
Yeah.
Get it right, man. My gosh.
I don't. Oh, never
I don't
mind.
speak to table.
I was gonna say I don't spend a lot of
Man.
time in the hospital, but I do.
Man, tables have feelings too. Gosh.
That one's been dead for a long time.
Oh, keep.
You didn't answer my question.
You didn't give me a chance to. You started smarting off, and then
I did.
yeah.
So
I mean, no. So, will I stay? No.
do you know how long it lasts? You're not gonna tell me, are
That's
you?
exactly
No.
the question.
Okay.
It's
And
gonna be like the cat.
can I absorb powers? Maybe.
I'm assuming that's a yes. You're not the first person we've seen that can do that either. Do you steal them or do you just copy them?
Table does still look polyester, to be fair.
I haven't.
Yes, but with powers, we've seen someone who can take them and we've seen someone who can copy them. I want to know which one he is.
Frick if I know. I haven't really tested that. I just said beams fired at me, and then I just absorbed them.
What
You know.
beams?
Laser beams of darkness.
Okay.
Oh, you know who I'm talking about, don't you?
There's
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Mm,
Our other
he's
friend.
mean.
It's not really that mean.
He's very specifically hunted us down to punch us multiple times. but
specifically me.
yeah, specifically him.
He is a nice person. You probably deserved it.
Am I not here?
He did.
Yeah.
Am I?
I mean-
am I in there?
Yeah.
Revan?
I
Oh,
dragged
okay.
all of you in. So
Okay.
we have 6 or 7 people in this tiny room
Okay.
with 1 seat. Okay.
You said so.
So cool.
Frick if I know. They're just, I'm being machine gunned right now.
So
this is the
You are because you're a new source of information.
Hello. I am book.
Okay.
Read me.
Read me.
Jonesy.
Yeah.
I wonder, do you think his thing would work on your? And I make a gesture to the little device that's in the
You
Not the
see
cube.
the little tube.
the
Thing.
little bomb.
You see him pull out a small, basically clear plastic tube with
Hmm.
a bunch of mechanical bits on it, with a button on top. Use your power on it.
Bloop 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 bloop.
And you see as you absorb the plastic, the inside of it starts glowing brown,
Nope.
and it goes away. Aww.
Okay, fine. You talked me into it.
Made me feel bad. I want to press it.
Okay, but
Hold-
hear
hold-
me out.
hold- hold
we're gonna
on
let
there.
Weston do his thing, and we're basically gonna just give it to one person.
We're going to not do this in hospital room. We will go somewhere else.
I don't want to become a table
So let me
That
permanently.
is fair. We'll wait.
let us go meet at the
Anyway,
it would be
library. We
permanent.
do not have to talk over Melvin's very, very sad,
We need-
brainless body.
Okay.
I'm okay.
His head is empty.
No,
'Cause it's in my
Literally-
body.
No, but you tried to put it back. I was in his head when you tried to put it back, and his head was full for a moment, and then it wasn't. What
Something's
happened?
blocking me.
Ooh.
Do you know what it could be?
Oh, it's a block, you say?
Someone's not. Someone doesn't want me inside.
Okay, hold. Okay, hold. Kitty.
Does he? Does the ooze have blue?
Little tints of it.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, kitties. I'm gonna try something. With your permission, you're welcome to come along on this magical school bus journey. And I'm going to attempt to go into his mind and try and find that block. And then try and absorb it, if that be possible.
Why not?
If he says he's going to go on a journey, I'd like to join him, but in my own way.
His journey's going to be exceptionally lucky.
How are you gonna do this?
So, I can go into kind of a mindscape with people, correct? Of a sort.
Kinda.
Okay.
I can just go into
So-
his minds.
Yeah. Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to take me in there? Because my thing is kind of inconsistent.
I also don't think there's a mind in there to go to take anywhere.
Just take me into the void, dude.
You don't want to go
You
there.
really
either.
don't want to go there.
I've been.
It's not. It's very
Okay,
mean.
do you
there,
want your
what
friend
Weston's
back?
told me. Yes, I
Okay.
do. Give me
You're
your
gonna-
hand.
Okay.
Cool.
For those of us.
Yoink.
Yeah.
Friendship
Gonna be
power.
lucky.
I'm gonna
Lucky.
try to.
Okay. Roll your power.
And then
Ten.
we'll assume the R will come with us.
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 15 to make it better for them.
7,
Can you roll again?
9.
Okay.
So I used a token earlier.
I like
No,
my
Weston's
power
here
working.
to bring us out. If things
So
start
you
to yeah.
feel your
You cancel
mind
all
be
this.
taken
We have
from your body.
Prayer circle around this poor man.
Are you? Do you have like your hand on West?
I have-
on Melvin too.
Yeah, I have one hand
basically
here
it
and one
goes-
hand on Melvin's arm.
And now you are in this blank slate
Okay,
where
I
you
don't,
see Lahar floating around.
I don't know what happens if I let go of you, so I'm not gonna do that
Don't
yet.
let go then.
You're not able to right now. You're not inside your body.
No. In the mindscape, I don't know
Oh.
what happens if I let go of him. So we're gonna hold hands for a minute.
Don't let go, kid. All right.
Yeah, I
Bahar,
can see it here.
now,
What?
can you try what you tried earlier, just to see if we can find a general area?
I can try.
That's all we ask.
And you see Lahar start flickering,
Mm-hmm.
like in and out of existence.
Yeah.
I cannot find anything. Yeah.
Can I hear any of what's happening?
This is all inside Melvin's head.
Mm-hmm.
Lahar.
How are his vitals looking?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
His miles are just.
It's normal.
Oh,
Okay, cool. All right. I'm going to try
And
to.
you see as Lahar disappears into like starts floating that way and then disappears into the emptiness.
I'm gonna try to will us. I'm basically going to try to find anything in this empty skull.
You walk around for a long time, it feels, and there's nothing there. Until you hear Lahar go, "Can you open this?" And you see it's floating above a door.
Probably more his id. It's not gonna open that way. It never does for me.
Knock knock.
Who is
I'm going to
Melvin?
look at the door. Does it look like similar doors that were in his head and Alistair's? No, thank goodness.
You have seen this door before.
Where?
This is the door that whenever it opens, it's the Nexus.
Scoozy?
Okay. Cool.
That's what Vortex did. And Alistair's
I'm gonna kind of. I don't know how much you know. I'd love to have coffee sometime. I'm gonna grab the door and pull.
And you see a hallway.
Step in. We can let go now, I think.
You step inside and you see this endless hallway with doors in alphabetical order
Vortex.
with name covered in names from last
Yeah,
name
we're
to first
somewhere
name,
in the sea.
with a number under each of the names.
What is
Vortex.
the number say? Is it 1B?
The one you step out of says, actually, it's blank.
Because there's nothing in there.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have
Vortex.
anything on it. You're just shouting vortex.
Yeah.
Appearing behind Blake, you see a man in a simple blue suit. He doesn't have a tie on though. It's like
He has blue
unbuttoned.
skin.
Sure. No, you see he has like bright blue hair and a bright blue beard, and you see he has tied around his neck a key. What? And he appears right behind you. He's just what?
Okay.
You brought someone else?
Hello, I'm someone else. Who are you?
I'm
Should I turn around?
Melvin, you can turn around.
Okay.
This is my friend
Oh.
Vortex.
Hello,
He
Vortex.
runs the Nexus. I gesture to the
No, I
hallway.
don't. around the Nexus.
You are the groundskeeper.
Yeah.
Melvin's gone. His head is empty.
Melvin is
We're
indeed
trying
gone.
to put him back.
Can confirm.
He looks up at Lahar. It's right there.
Yeah, it won't take it back.
There's something.
Something's blocking it.
Blocking.
And also, why isn't there... I gestured to the
Because
blank
there's no
door.
one there.
Yeah, we're trying to put it back. Why won't it go back?
Either something or someone put something on
You're,
his head
you're
so
the
that.
one who grounds keeps this. Can you
Yeah, I
help
don't
us-
go in the doors.
Can you-
That's a
what?
violation of the rules.
You've done it before.
To enforce the rules. Rules say nothing about what to do in this, because this has nothing to do with us.
So how would I remove the block? I want to get rid of it.
You gotta be freaking powerful.
I'm here.
How humble of you.
Thank you. It's a human thing.
Yeah.
He would suck.
They
Also,
do.
Yeah,
also
we do.
Weston.
What?
I
You're
said
gonna be
also
best
Weston.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have coffee sometime and like have a conversation here.
He's gonna spend the whole rest of the session is all gonna just be you giving him information.
Ow.
Did you?
That happens quite a bit.
Or did
There's usually the
you-
time that part of the session where they explain everything.
Everything's
I guess
popped.
they're the ones explaining.
Oh. Your hair is
Okay.
purple.
Yes,
Anyway,
That's a good color.
you should do like stripes.
that
of
mean-
purple and do that would be cool. Anyway,
That would be challenging.
it would be cool.
Would be
Anyway,
challenging.
especially with your hair because it's so curly.
Mm.
actually look
So you have no ideas on how to remove the
You
block.
gotta either have someone super powerful.
I've removed one. I've removed blocks
This is
before.
against the rules.
So how about you tell me? Can you just walk in and see where the block is, or look in and be like,
The block is on his mind. It's not like
yeah. If we're in the mind, how do we find that?
you gotta get something to visualize. Yes.
Oh, visualize.
Well, you can't visualize it. You gotta get. What is
We
it,
have
Lahar?
to
You gotta
kick-
get it to.
We have to
visualize it.
kickstart it.
Yes.
Can you
Got
guys inside Lahar's mind? I'm gonna link up the shits in it up.
I'm gonna.
What's its actual name?
Lahar.
What's its actual name?
No.
No. I'm talking about the ooze. Well, then that's gonna be very difficult.
Rules are meant to be broken.
I'm gonna step
Gotta
back
find
in.
the door. If it doesn't have a name, I can't find the door.
I have a question. This is stupid.
Yes.
Can I call him on the radio when he's in a brain?
Well, we haven't tried it.
I'm in the
Try.
Nexus right now. I'm not in a brain.
Or you don't have the radio on you.
I have it on
The radio starts ringing in his pocket.
How do you get reception here?
games.
And it starts ringing in the Nexus in your pocket.
Back-
You pull it out, you're like, I didn't know I had this.
How do you
I
get
always
reception?
have my backpack with me, buddy.
The radio.
The radio's always
In
in
the
my
Nexus.
backpack. Yeah. Hi.
Hello?
Violet.
This is new territory
going
for
on?
me.
We're in the
Okay.
Nexus
Take you
right
then.
now.
Ah.
Yeah.
Do you have any
Okay, so
knowledge on what you're doing?
We have to
you have
remove
to
the
follow
block somehow,
rules. What are these
and we
rules? You
have
can't
to
go in them
make
except
one
to
brain
protect them.
see something.
Only reasons I go into a
to
mine is
wake
if
it up.
someone is intruding upon that mine. Which
Mm.
technically there's no
Rules?
mine for you guys to intrude.
Mm.
And my job
do
is
you
to keep
mean?
all these doors
Do
safe
you have to make it
from anything
thing?
that could
Like,
possibly get
read a
inside
poem or
here.
something, trying to make it think.
Oh, could a name change based on events? You know, such as being mind wiped. So, R.
It already is, apparently.
We're talking about something.
You see him turn around, walk over to a random door, literally starts swiping. It literally starts.
Whoa.
Hey,
He stops and
Lahar.
you see Lahar. 1B.
All right.
Excuse me?
Lahar.
Actually, no. It's the infinity symbol.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Actually, that's also more complicated.
And he looks at that, he's like,
See.
Okay. Real quick, Lahar.
yes.
May I? I'm gonna sit down,
Where?
just on the ground.
You're
Right.
getting-
I'm in Melvin's doorway.
Okay.
Lahar, I'm gonna see what's inside if you'll let me. We're gonna try to sort this out.
I got the door.
Dude, Lahar's
But
right.
I wanna,
No.
I'm going in.
Oh my gosh.
Roll.
Don't you.
You can just walk in. You know.
I'm
You
gonna
can,
drag.
you
I'm
see
gonna,
him.
I'm gonna imagine a leash.
Four.
real quick, grab both of them and then just walk in.
It's a 4.
No.
You go. And basically, you get lassoed as he starts pulling you in. You see Vortex walk over to the door, take the key off, unlock it, opens it in.
So that is a master key.
It's a skeleton key, effectively. Go in.
Cool. Can Lahar come with, or does he get stuck outside?
Would you like to enter your own brain?
He'll have to wait.
Ah.
I don't know what would happen.
In we go.
I'm gonna imagine.
Actually, a question. Before we enter Lahar's brain, because there are 2 minds inside, are there 2 separate smaller doors inside the one big door?
I don't know. I've never had this happen.
It's a very Stanley parable.
I'm gonna look inside.
You look inside. At the moment, there's
Mhm.
nothing there.
I need
Are you
my
comfortable with us going into your mind?
Melvin.
If it is what you need to do.
Give me Melvin.
Okay.
Melvin.
I'll be right back, buddy.
Melvin. I'm gonna step in, just kind of saying Melvin.
You step in, and you see as well. It starts to form a graveyard, but it's basically like you're in a glitching video game, as everything's glitching in and out, changing what it's supposed to be.
Mhm. Melvin.
Go in, and the door shuts behind you.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Melvin,
Melvin.
I need you. So I need to put you back, buddy.
Let's get you home, buddy. And whatever's blocked.
And
break.
as you walk through this glitching landscape, you see someone sitting in a chair. This person wearing basically all white, just a white jumpsuit sitting there. They're bald. When you look over, their face is constantly like.
Okay.
A Rubik's Cube of faces.
Basically, it's a Rubik's Cube of faces.
Okay. Um, this feels like Lahar's friend, not Melvin. Can we have our friend back, please?
You will have to find him.
He's scattered. A little scatterbrained right now. Haha.
Cannot move. You can try.
I'm gonna let you do that, and I'm gonna take 3 or 4 steps back.
All right. I'll hold my hands out.
Do some mumbo jumbo.
Doesn't make any movement towards you.
And I'll grab his wrists.
Roll grit.
Oh boy, what a D4 plus 1.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, Palio.
3. I have cocaine.
I am immune to pain.
You see as its glitching starts traveling up your arm. You spend tokens to do that.
Just do
So
one.
just one for that.
Okay.
And you start absorbing it.
You have to. Alright.
I'm currently just waiting for you to give me the signal.
The kings,
yoinker.
the queens, jacks, the hearts. The cards are played. Pieces in place.
No! Do I hear this?
It's speaking out loud.
Do I hear this?
Yes.
Start absorbing.
No, no, no. No.
It's been rewritten. Third, fourth draft, fifth. The story continues.
What?
Yes, you can hear him go.
Alright, then I'm
Black
immediately
shadows,
just
rainbow. It is the pot.
severing.
And you immediately wake up.
No, no, we can't do that right now.
What?
Is
What
he saying
happened? What
anything?
happened?
Is he saying anything? Okay. No, you were going to be eaten by that thing.
I was.
No, no. That whatever it was saying, multiple of my friends have started saying and they won't stop. It's going to eat you.
Is it not that
To you.
Melvin's brain is empty, but that
Saying
Melvin's,
what? Saying what?
or that Melvin's personality cannot go in?
Melvin's brain is empty. We weren't in Melvin's brain anymore. We were in Slug's. Lahar.
Oh, the heart's not moving.
Lahar?
It's literally just this floating ooze. Just
You can try to go in your way. I don't know how to just send one person. He might be able to, actually. You think you
Weston?
can, send someone in? Because I'm afraid to.
you're gonna have to go in too. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Think. Here's the thing: is you're the only one who can get everyone else out. I can't pull you guys out. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Is it safe?
I've got it.
No.
If I'm the only one who... Jonesy,
What?
device.
The device is already full.
What's it full with?
Him.
Do you want to take it back?
Slurp.
I'm gonna fill it with power negation.
Fills up with purple.
Cool.
Here you go.
Here we go.
All right. Now you can go
Impromptu
in.
Weston.
Go back into the hall.
Yeah.
You want to take? You want to go in?
Yes.
Okay, roll your power.
I
Also, my brain is bleeding.
was gonna try to help, but I only rolled a 2.
8.
Okay. So you exit your body and enter Lahar. And can you roll brains?
Yeah. So is this... Did I use astral projection to do this? Okay.
+1.
Okay.
So is there any difference between invading, like, via soul rather than mind?
Guess we'll see.
It's gonna feel different.
What is the soul of a slug like?
you also enter inside of Lahar's mind, and you are back. You are where James was. You're exactly where you were. You're still holding on to it. The heart beats like a drum. The eyes go blind.
What is he saying?
Nothing ends. Like
Can
a
I
blur.
increase
Like the one.
how much I absorb?
How many tokens do you have?
I have 5 left.
Okay.
Why do I know these words? I do.
Faster.
You're part of
Start
the
saying it faster. 2, 3, 4. The author writes. Wrong. Fixed again and again. The infinite.
Sound
One.
familiar.
Lies. False shepherd is spread. Corrupted. If you want.
Not yet.
The brothers 3. Broken. Shattered. Lost to the endless nothing. Beyond. The endless seas and oceans. Endless.
Hey, buddy.
Ceaseless.
I'm waving my hand in
The
front of
end.
his face.
The man breaks. The truth emerges. Reality
I'm gonna
cracks.
slap him.
Voice. No voice.
5.
Mute.
You slap all of his teeth out.
The speaker. Mute. And as soon as it says mute, it disappears.
Like he does, or the?
It does.
Has he been absorbed?
I'm gonna
You don't feel it.
I'm gonna speak into Lahar's mind and see if there's anything.
They can hear you
Respond?
if they want.
Cool. What's going on? Also, Weston, I think you cracked your head open.
What?
Hey, buddy.
It doesn't say anything.
Where's Melvin?
Say something. You come back to us, buddy. It's scary.
It hurts.
Show me where.
Show me where the man.
Everything turns a bright white.
Show me where the bad man touched you. On the doll.
No, on the string. Show me where he touched you. And you feel some bits of something hit the top of your head, and you see there's dirt in your hair, or you see over one of the graves there's someone digging.
Weston.
I'm, yeah, I will also approach.
Or you see Melvin. And for reference for you, Melvin is probably a little older than you are. And he has scraggly brown hair, messy, unkempt beard. He's wearing a long brown coat. And he has like work gloves on, and he has this big breasted shovel.
Are you Melvin?
Melvin. Hey, buddy.
What?
What you doing?
Digging.
For what?
Grave.
For who?
Me.
You're not dead.
Will be.
Yeah, but so will we all.
The inevitable future, boy.
Melvin, we need you to come with us. You've still got more that you need to do. I know it hurts right now.
There's no point.
There is
It's
always a
gonna end
point.
anyway.
Yes. But you get to decide how that end comes around.
But I can't. I've already seen it.
Show up later when you're back in your body. Melvin,
It's scary there.
it's always scary.
You don't know what I've seen.
You want that quote?
I can't remember the first half of it.
We'll help you, Melvin.
A specific quote.
Melvin. Melvin. Look at
Belongings to see sometimes, but that is not for them to survive. Although to say it's with the time is gonna be
help each other. Who knows, Melvin? You're just not remembering us.
Not you.
Not me.
If I didn't know you, would I know that you have a mug that says "World's Best Mortician" on it?
Anyone who's been to the morgue would have seen that.
Maybe.
If I didn't know you, would I know that it's broken?
You want it. It's okay, Melvin. Just take a breath.
And you hear this loud boom in the hole in Lahar's mind.
Is there anything
Mel-
happening in the
Melvin.
real world that corresponds with that?
Melvin, what do you remember?
I was trapped. Revan locked me in a cage.
When?
Don't remember.
It's okay.
There's a. I saw.
Free now. You're no
But I'm
longer in a
not.
you're no longer in a
Still-
cage.
Still locked in a cage that I can't get out of.
We'll get you out. Just follow us. Melvin. That's who you are. Remember who you are. You survived this long. Survive just a little bit longer. Follow us.
What won't shut up?
Shut
What is it saying?
End.
Melvin. It's your mind. You don't let anything control you.
Nothing's not being controlled. There are. I can see the end.
Imagine a new beginning. One where there is no end. Where the end is no longer here.
Can you tell me what Melvin's brains are? Go to the sheet.
They're pudding right now.
Pink and wrinkly and squishy.
I don't have the sheet.
Smooth as a chicken skin.
Oh, it's not terrible.
There is no brain.
Actually, no, it'd be grit. I know what his grit is. It's a D20. No! You try.
Oh. Would this count
What is it?
as defense or
You rolled a grit. You rolled a grit.
What's protective do again?
plus 3
When defending a friend.
This counts as both.
You're hungry.
Okay. Do you want to help?
I'm going to take him by the shoulders.
Okay.
I'm going to say, you wish that none of this has happened to you, correct? The end is coming, and that's true.
Yes. Yeah.
This is something that we all know. Something that we all struggle with.
You are unreal.
Melvin,
God, that I have done.
I struggle with this too.
You haven't seen what I've seen. You haven't seen the war that ends this all of this.
But I've lived through too many already. And so have you. It's true what Blake here says. Some things aren't meant for us to decide. All that we have to decide is what to do with the time that we've been given. So, Melvin. So, Melvin. Make your decision, I guess.
Okay.
Give up now.
Do you want to use your power, or do what you like? Then to give him tokens.
Hold on.
I
Pop his brain like a grape.
But that would.
You hurt my ooze, I swear.
You have two choices here,
I don't care
Melvin.
about this is right now. I need
Give
I need
in.
Melvin back.
Stop now. Climb into that grave. And never deal with anything again.
Not helping me.
Or you continue
Lining.
or you continue to fight. You move past. You show the voices in your head that you are stronger than them, that they mean nothing. They hold no power. No matter how loud they become, your voice, your conscience is always going to be louder.
So I have a weird question. Can I hear?
Yes.
Okay.
Hear all.
Cool. I
None of y'all took the diplomat.
No.
None of y'all took the diplomat.
Am I
What's your charisma again? Oh, your charm?
20.
Yeah, that would be very
Yeah. So is his mental state, or like is his mental aspect, is it in any way tied to his soul at all?
all
I'm going
Yes.
to use like my power. I'm going to try and speak directly to his soul here.
Ooh. Okay, roll.
I'd like to try to, since I can.
7.
Okay.
The first one was out of the tray.
I'd like to try something. Because I know
Plus
there's
8.
gold in there somewhere.
I have 8 tokens. I can't. It's a power.
You see him reach down, pick up the shovel.
That's right. You have shovel proficiency. I know.
Bonk.
I know a guy that has shovel proficiency.
And that guy is you.
He is. Actually, it's
Actually, his
Henry.
name's Craig.
He's killed so many animals with a shovel.
Nobody's gone
The
through more
stream's
hell
not
than a
for
man
now.
who. Nobody's gone through more hell than a man who has to bury bodies for a living. So
And has to see them before they die.
Does this feel like it's going to do anything?
Turns, walks over to the door, and takes the shovel.
yes,
Here's
Melvin.
Johnny.
Melvin's Delvin.
As he starts beating
In that
the
case,
shovel
I'm gonna go
against
into
the door.
his body. I'm giving this to Felix. I will be back in 2 minutes. We're
This
not
is so
hit the
dangerous.
button. I'm going into Melvin's body,
Okay.
and I'm going to will that door to the thing, the stupid nexus, to appear.
Okay. It doesn't. It's not that hard.
I'm just gonna open it and
And
wait
you
at
see
the
a
entrance.
crack forming.
Lahar, everything going okay on your
gonna-
end?
Open that door from
He's
I'm
quiet.
gonna walk out, open the door, and
Don't you take my oos from me. He is literally my only friend. Don't you do this to me.
I'm gonna
Never on Love
ask,
So Sweet as a
See,
bad
episode
news.
2.
You see?
I'm gonna ask Vortex to just open that door.
I think this is a more
You think it needs to happen?
it's a personal
Symbolic.
thing.
I'm
It's a personal.
gonna
problem.
wait. I'm gonna wait in the doorway and watch,
Wall.
like Melvin's doorway.
Uh-huh.
Lahar.
I need to drink
And he starts
power. That gives me
breaking the
mind powers
door,
like
and he's
you
like, "Can I
idiot."
get some help over here?"
Yes.
Oh, please.
You currently have voice.
Yeah.
Bye, door.
Laser bolt.
I'll, oh gosh. Oh, Lahar, please be okay. And I'll spearhead and then just break open the door.
Grunt.
Via, oh, sorry.
No worries.
Via glitch energy.
Yeah, the glitch energy.
And
Why do
it basically this
Alright,
drops the shovel. Hey, James.
come on.
He like hobbles over to his door.
In you go.
61, 62, 63, 64.
And he takes a step in. And you see as Melvin goes,
Welcome back.
You guys are all in
Yeah,
the brain
we're-
space
we're
right
in the-
now.
"You're not awake yet."
Oh, he's awake now.
Yeah, Melvin's awake.
I watch his brain form, and I'm gonna sit for the rest of my 45 seconds
Mm-hmm.
and make sure I don't see anything weird.
It's
And then
okay. It's okay.
out.
Uh-oh.
You see as the graveyard disappears, and instead all you see is what looks to be like an interrogation room of sorts. Chair, table, completely gray walls, and yeah, you see this as well. And you are in this room. You appear in this room.
Somehow I get the feeling that you're all too used to this.
The stream just died.
Yes.
Uh,
It's almost my living, essentially.
ah,
And you see, forming on the other side of the table, you see this basically black venom, basically tar person appear and just. The other is
Oh.
quiet.
we fixed him. How are you
I'll
doing?
miss him.
You'll be able to talk to him.
Maybe.
How are you doing, buddy?
Is this the slug?
Yes.
Weston says this out loud.
I'm not a slug.
He is not a slug.
I am Lahar.
This is Lahar.
What is Lahar? What are you?
Hold on as the DM consults his notes.
Lahar decides if he wants to
Consult
say
the
something.
dice? Ah,
We consult the dragon bones,
yes. The dragon knuckles.
toss the knuckles, read the runes.
I am ceaseless.
What?
He means
I am ceaseless.
Okay, what is ceaseless? I swear to God, if you say me,
Us.
Jesus Christ. He used a different pronoun.
okay, fine. Who? Hmm. Okay, what do you do?
I exist. We exist.
More specifically, what role do you fulfill?
We
existence.
do not fulfill a role. We were not given one.
Okay, what actions do you take generally?
He's an ooze.
And 120. I hit the thing.
I show people what they need to see.
Do they get pulled out because she activates the little power bomb? Oh.
Does he get pulled out?
Yeah.
Fact,
I pulled myself out after
You
I
see
made
that
sure
they do
Melvin's
not
brain
wake
was
up.
okay.
So, you show people what they need to see? What they need to see or what they want to see?
Need to see. Do you hear
What is
it?
that based off of?
Do you hear it?
Your what?
The endless song.
Maybe. Shut up.
The voice of the universe.
Is that what it is?
He's referring to the glitch and what I was talking about.
Oh, that was me.
Well, yes, but you now is what I'm used to. The glitch is, something.
Okay. How old are you? No, better question. Where do you come from?
Everywhere.
where do you go?
Uh,
Come from Copper, Joe.
like any particular region of any universe
All of
or
them.
the area between universes?
I am everywhere. I am all in. I was
Okay.
in all of the.
So you're saying that you are an omnipotent god?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I'm enjoying this little byplay right now.
Um.
I'm enjoying this happen right now.
So,
Your max-
so, what is the earliest thing you remember happening?
Becoming one.
Weston hitting the hard question.
What is the first significant event in your consciousness?
Becoming one.
With what? Becoming one with what?
Ourselves.
Prior to that, you were separate.
Yes.
What did you do as separate beings?
That memory does not exist.
Anymore?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it to Weston's empty body.
What is your relation to
Can't hear
him?
you.
Wake up, buddy.
He
No.
saved me. Or he saved my form.
Save you
I was
from...
in the,
What
locked
did you
in the
save him from?
basement.
He was in the basement.
What is
right?
the basement?
The basement?
God.
I do not remember the.
Where is the
Do you?
basement?
The basement is in the mayor's
The town hall.
town hall. However, don't go there.
Stupid place to...
Could have just said the mayor's basement at the town hall. But apparently everybody has an obsession with just being. Anyway, what was being done to you there?
Nothing. I was locked. Well,
Why were you locked away?
I was not. I was not locked away until Melvin was.
Right, who locked you away and why?
Revan.
Why?
To let. To let it out. The
Let what?
heretic.
Who is the heretic?
I do not know.
Is it heretic?
It was the being in my original form. In the form you see. The original mine.
Did he say Revan?
So,
And then I took it.
Are you an origin? An
Origin of
embodiment,
what?
an embodiment of a fundamental aspect of everything that is and is not.
No.
No? Okay. Do you work for or with anybody besides Blake here?
No. I am my own. We are.
And typically, what do the two of you try to accomplish together?
I do nothing. I do what he asks.
he's just kind of here.
What do you ask him to do?
Questions of vague natures.
Ah,
And
Maybe
even
that's-
more vague answers.
hmm. Picking up on that,
We have learned so much about this town.
and yet, I mean, like what?
This is all you.
What was the question?
What have you learned about Entity Point?
Well, that's a long.
Oh.
Give me some bullet points, like 3 big things.
It's called entity point for a reason because there's a whole lot of entities.
Well, we kind of already do that.
Yeah. That's
It wasn't
bullet
confirmed.
point one.
It just was kind of an idea.
I mean,
What did it want to release?
The heretic.
The heretic. Sorry.
No. Revan wants to release.
Yes, that's what I meant. I'm taking notes because he doesn't.
Fair.
Sorry.
what you're wanting general bullet points or like?
Do you know anything about Kane or Lane or the father or
You don't know any of these names.
Infinity? Have you interacted with Infinity before?
The only infinity that's going on right here is Lahar, and that's because I just saw it on his door symbol.
Because I am everywhere.
Yeah. See?
So have you interacted with Infinity?
We. Have we? No.
Have you interacted with any other trans-universal beings?
Not yet. That comes later.
Right.
And then before.
Ah. Lahar's a timeless being. He exists outside of space and time, thus he exists everywhere.
Excellent.
Yep. Beyond our mortal comprehension.
I used to exist in space.
What did you exist as? A
We-
slug?
We existed as many things.
Like what?
I do not remember.
What did you do then?
We became one.
Before becoming one?
We do not remember.
Since I didn't get a response from him, I'm gonna try his body. I'm gonna try the slug's body.
Oh, you can't get in.
Oh. Tap, tap, tap.
Why are
the
you-
Window.
Quiet.
Why are you called Lahar?
You don't hear that, but Because that is what he called.
I'm gonna keep
Why did you call him
poking
Lahar?
the wall.
Because it seemed
I'm
fitting
not
to
trying
give
to
him
force
a
my
name
way in. I'm just
other than
You hear,
ooze.
well, you hear
looking
these like boom, boom.
I was specifically
That's
wondering
why.
if there was any particular meaning behind the name.
It just
are my
translates to
friends
wave.
okay?
Mm.
By the way, that's what
They're
your
fine.
name means, says wave. You know.
So are you a form of energy that manifests into a form of consciousness?
No, we are consciousness that is energy.
And has it always been that way?
It wasn't. It is now. And
What do you
has-
typically manifest as? And do not say us or we or... I'm looking for,
We do not manifest normally.
okay, abnormally speaking,
This,
how do you manifest?
because this form was mindless.
Right. Like, does he in any way affect you?
I mean, yeah, and I'll cut my hand and then.
You see this like, it heals it.
No. This is gonna be an intervention here. Let us out. We'll talk outside.
And both of you basically get pushed out.
As I was going.
And they wake
Yeah.
up. And it starts
They're not-
floating and it floats over into your pocket.
Hi.
Hello.
Roger got
Quick question.
It's gonna
Yep.
swell up
For
later. You're gonna.
Both.
We're never gonna see you again.
Us.
Yes.
die of an allergy attack.
Yes.
Hello.
There are two questions actually. First,
As there
for
always are.
Lahar, why could I not hear
Because I did not want you to.
what was going on in there, Weston?
We were having a nice
Are
conversation.
we gonna talk after this?
Yes.
Cool. And Blake,
Big
Hello.
why did you bring him here?
Lahar?
Yes.
He's awake now.
Yes, I know
You're like-
this. He's kind of awake. But how did you know he was missing?
Lahar here
Yes.
told me.
And how did you know?
Because I could feel the other calling out to its body.
How did he end up in your thing?
Revan.
Revan put him
Okay,
there?
so Revan will have more answers than I think we can get out of anybody here.
I don't want to talk to Revan.
Well,
He doesn't want to
unfortunately,
talk to us.
unfortunately, he is
Melvin
now.
let the Revan let the heretic out and put Melvin in.
That is problematic.
What?
We don't know who the heretic is
No.
That is all.
or what. Anyway,
Is
We-
Revan still hang around the junkyard?
You haven't seen him in months.
I know. I'm asking Lahar.
We do not know where he lives.
contact that Lady Darkness lady.
I don't have
I would
Chris-
just like to
yeah.
butt in and say thank you for being very patient with
Just
us and
wait.
answering what we have to ask.
I only have so many numbers.
See, it's so hard to get like consideracy
Dial
going on right now.
I am very, very, very thankful
I
for
like this one.
like I'm not even being like, oh, I'm gonna be the one that says the good stuff,
Oh.
but like you are being very helpful to us right now and
Lahar is
giving us
very,
answers we need.
Very helpful.
Okay. Let's leave.
Let's let Melvin.
Melvin. Is he? How does he?
Oh
look
yeah,
real
I
quick?
got yeah. Hello.
You see the orderly. What are you doing in here?
He's awake now.
He was already awake.
More so awake.
Is he
He
talking?
like grabs your.
What?
He literally kicks you out of the hospital, and stay out. Only 2 people are allowed
Melvin.
inside.
Okay.
Well, he's exhausted.
Yeah.
He's kind of delirious, but not in a.
Well,
It's like exiting a fever dream.
say goodbye. I'm gonna leave and go stand outside with Blake and bother
Outside.
Melvin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
I swear, kid, you've used up like 30 of your 20 questions.
I've asked like 12 questions.
Keep track.
Melvin, is there anything that you need right now? Or just to relax and recover?
I need a cup of coffee.
I recommend Mr. Black.
Mr. Black
I
would
need
be
a cup
good.
of coffee.
I will bring you a cup of coffee.
A cup of Mr. Black coffee.
I
Get
would.
out.
Yeah.
I would
That was a
love-
good one. That was a good one. You have to admit.
I would love to step outside and just fortuitously there is a nurse walking a coffee cart past and I can just grab a cup off of and hand it to Melvin.
Strangely enough, that's exactly how it works. It's weird. How did
He
that
just takes the
happen?
coffee. Needs a little more cream.
It is Mr. Black coffee. I'm outside.
Both of you get
I'm
out.
already outside. You can't yell at me.
The narrator can't.
Jameson
narrator-
disappears.
Get out of my house.
I'm gonna.
Okay, this is my table. Out.
If you need anything, here's the number to my landline. Ring me. I'm sorry you had to go through the loss of soul and returning of said soul.
Need to have a chat with Revan.
You should
You-
talk to Mr. Black.
Say,
I'm not going to.
recover
Ah.
your body first. We will go talk to Revan, and then we will come back and let you know what's happening. And then when you are recovered, you can come with us and we'll have another chat. Does that sound alright?
Information that we don't, but he's gonna just punch us.
We will vet it first while you recover.
Revan. Not Revan. Melvin. Pretty much the same thing. Please. I'm basically begging you here. For charm.
I'm
The
sorry.
man just woke up from a coma.
First of all, he's not going to.
Not immediately.
Second of all,
Yeah,
you
technically.
have
out for less than
never
24
gone
hours.
Medical
to
coma.
Mr. Black.
I've been there like twice.
Both of those times, James was most likely with you.
It counts.
What are you talking about?
Him visiting the therapist.
Regardless, I can recommend help without actively seeking it myself.
You can. It's just
You just have to be willing to let people point it out to
I
you.
can. Good as new. Soon enough.
What was that?
Good as new. Soon enough.
Okay.
Yes, we need to let
Yeah.
the man pee. Let's get out of here.
In the corner of the room.
There's every house.
He'll press the button.
Mhm.
In the corner of the room.
all right.
All right.
So
We all meet outside.
You have your chat before they
Blade.
show up.
Hello,
I.
James.
I'm gonna go wash my hand real fast. I'll be right back.
Have a. Yeah. So these are for you and less for Lahar.
Good. I think Lahara's pretty tired out.
I'm a little tired too. Ibuprofen is my friend.
I cannot be tired.
I keep at least 2 bottles
to
in
know.
my bag at all times.
You're a burgeoning drug addict. Oh,
Starts to burn a hole in my head, buddy. No joke.
just get a lobotomy then. Just put like convenient holes through your brain. I'm joking. Don't actually do that, kid.
No, you're the science, Mr. Sherik or Dr. Sherikov's building goggles for me. They're
Cool.
gonna help the pain go away.
Ah.
Anyway,
Wait, if it burns a hole through your brain, how?
it focuses it forward instead of backward. I understand more about powers to some extent than you do. You may understand more about this town than I do, and I'm okay with this.
Your powers are friggin' weird, kid.
I also have, and I'm just gonna pick a rock on the ground and laser.
Oh, cool.
I know, right?
Too bad I wouldn't.
That
be
is
able-
cool.
See,
Anyway,
I have a slug.
so
My
you
slug's
said
cooler
you've
than
been
your
poking
vision.
around about town,
Of a sort, yeah.
finding out anything fun.
There's a sick coffee shop down the street.
Yeah, I think I owe you a cup of coffee.
You owe me a lot of coffee.
I only owe you one.
Oh. I think your whole
You
group
owe
owes.
me some headache medicine.
I owe you
No,
nothing.
you know what I'm talking
Yeah, I poked around a bit.
about. That my question was, and did you find anything fun? You just said coffee shop. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
I mean, yeah, I found some fun stuff
Where was this basement?
in the mayor's townhouse.
Like, point
You
to
walk
the-
in.
You just point at the town hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
So
Don't go in the sewers, by the way.
no, they're bad. They're not fun.
You mentioned something about a gas explosion.
Yeah.
Who done it?
You probably wouldn't believe me because you don't remember.
Kid, I have met more
You
extra-dimensional
didn't
beings.
recognize the name when we said it, so you would not know what we're talking
Then
about.
explain it to me.
Okay, we're gonna need to sit down for this
The
because there's
coffee shop is again down the street.
Guess I have to add a coffee shop.
We're going to the coffee shop. We're gonna
Coffee
sit
shop
down.
exists now.
It's a new addition.
I'm gonna buy him a coffee.
Yes!
I'm gonna buy myself a hot chocolate.
Look at the DM.
now.
It has to. It's run by
Write
his
that down.
brother.
Mr. Gray.
Nope, Mr. Black.
Mr. White.
They both go by
Oh.
Mr. Black.
You're right.
Anyway, I'm gonna buy you a coffee. I'm gonna get myself a hot chocolate because I don't like coffee and it makes my head go faster than it should.
Woo!
James on caffeine is bad because his brain is already going 100 miles an hour.
So you
Anyway,
guys go in, order hot chocolate and
whatever you end up
whatever
wanting,
kind of coffee you want.
a pot. It's probably more a pot of just normal coffee.
Your blackest Mr. Black, please.
So we sit down. Okay, where should I start? Because you don't remember what happened about 6 months ago.
He wasn't here. So
I wasn't here 6 months
Where
ago.
were you 6 months ago?
Outside. I got brought here by
Nature.
nature. I got brought here by one Mr. Alan Boyle
Why did he
because
bring you in?
I'm his friend.
Are you an old military buddy?
Yep.
Explains the long face.
In the depressing eyes.
Yeah, no joke.
Yep.
All you guys have the same face.
He had his midnight.
I do, by the way. I have a notebook out, pencil, and I am taking notes on the conversation as we're talking.
You should also put in there get some anti anxiety pills. Those will probably help a little bit.
Only a little bit.
He did not say no. You hear that, Lahar?
I heard anyway.
Yeah.
Boyle.
Yes, Boyle.
He's an asshole. Continuing on.
He has one. So does everyone.
He is one too. He shot my friend in the head. He then healed back up inexplicably.
No damage done.
Boyle's an asshole.
You should
So-
meet the new boss.
I don't want to. Anyway,
New boss
So-
is scary.
6 months ago,
Mhm.
just about,
Okay.
there were. Did you hear about a big storm in the area? Or was that not on the news anymore? I don't remember. 6 months
I
ago
did
there was
not.
6 months ago there was a big storm. Almost wiped the town out. I'm sorry. There was a cult in the forest
Ah, as there often are.
that was run by a man who calls himself the Father.
Every episode, let's just tell one character what really
Yeah,
happened.
next session, we're
At
gonna
the
have a new
same
guest star. We
time-
gotta explain all of this again.
There was a person.
It's gonna be Jack. and-
200 words or less, kid.
I'm at like 50. I still got time, buddy.
You got time.
There was a thing in town that
thing.
was possessing people called the devil.
Huh.
Okay? It created a full person because it's been here for so long
Mm-hmm.
and had convinced all of us that that person had been around a very long time. Or as long as he should have been around.
Okay.
Someone a grade younger than me, I think. Actually, in theory, the son of the scientist at Ecolife, Mr. Sherikov. He pretended to be his son. Whether or not his son actually ever existed, I don't know. To the best of my knowledge, that's what I understand. So that gas line, Mr. Boyle wanted to meet at the library with me.
Oh.
For some horrid reason. I don't actually remember what he wanted to talk about.
Trying to get you on his side.
And it didn't work.
The devil.
The devil decided to tag along. I couldn't really stop it because it could basically just snap my neck if it wanted to. So Boyle decided to do what Boyle does and stab it a lot, causing the devil to explode. Hence the gas explosion. The library got flattened. We all left because we had a friend who has teleportation. And
Do you realize how I'm gonna have to explain this to my boss?
I mean, technically, one of the people in there has to explain it to her boss that there's another person in town that knows what's going on.
Semantics.
More like bureaucracy. So who's your boss?
Who isn't my boss?
Can I have a title, if not a name?
The mayor, Alan Boyle, and some other people that
Why do
you
you work for the mayor?
The other people that I can't tell you about told me to.
Can I take a shot in the dark? Because I know a lot more than you might think.
Go on.
It's one of two people.
You
Okay?
sure? You can start listing
It's
off
one
names.
of two options here.
Mm-hmm.
It's either the council, which are all horrible people.
As in the mayor council?
Yeah,
Okay.
town council.
Okay.
Horrible people. Don't get involved with them. One of them can manipulate your emotions.
Ah.
No.
Oh no,
He can-
I'm sorry. He can force you to not talk about something if he wants to. He's annoying. Don't trust them.
Okay.
The other option, I'm gonna take a look around, see if anyone's listening in on our little
Whisper it to
conversation.
me,
And
kid.
can I just say it to your head?
Sure.
Cool. Because I know this because of my conversation with the catalyst.
Huh.
Do you work with the board?
He seems confused.
Cool. No, you don't. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah, no, kid. The people that I officially work for.
You don't have to say it out loud.
Oh, I'm not going to say it at all.
Why not?
Because they're scary.
The board's also real scary.
Oh.
They're the ones that gave my boss his name.
Who's your boss?
The catalyst.
I'm gonna have to go through so much red tape for
So much paperwork.
so much paperwork.
I don't. Does your little fast legs thing not work with your arms? Can you not like write super fast too?
I can do a lot of stuff with it. I can also drink my coffee really fast.
I can do that too. It just. I can guzzle my hot chocolate, but I like
Let's
the inside of
just
my
say-
throat not being on fire.
Let's just say
Yeah.
that however powerful you think Mr. Boyle is, these people do that stuff for fun.
Yeah, that's yeah. I know a couple annoying.
A lot of
I
them.
know a couple annoying people like that. Yeah, you're. Guess what? Guess what? We're not alone in this stupid universe. And I unfortunately am cursed to be able to see it. See, as it truly
you
is.
ever heard? And I swear they're listening in.
I guarantee.
And I am sorry in advance. Better to apologize and ask permission.
Circle. That actually does sound familiar.
He's from James.
Circle.
Yeah.
DC has.
Yes, I have. Give me a second. What was the context? Because then I can look through my notes and because I wrote that down.
Brad. Chad. It was
Brad. It was Chad.
Brad or Chad.
That's right. I did.
She talked to Brad. Let's talk to
And I have Chad written down on my phone, not Brad. I have Chad.
I've had Chad.
Answered. I remember this. I edited the video.
Tobias.
The radio starts to ring.
Excuse me.
Put it on speakerphone, kid.
It's a radio.
Put it on
It's
speakerphone.
not a walkie-talkie. It's a radio, so you can hear it.
Dude,
It's easier for them to hear me. Huh?
Can I speak to Gordon?
Gordon.
Blake.
Oh, okay. That doesn't look cool. Let me just mark that down real quick.
Told you his name. He didn't say his last.
He didn't say his last name.
all I said was Blake.
Yeah.
You said you pulled Blake Nails Gordon. Well, that was in the.
That was-
that was in your introduction. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Please hand it over to him.
Do I recognize his voice?
It's Chad.
Okay. Hi Chad. You doing all right?
I would like to talk to Gordon.
I would like to know what's going on.
Hand it over to Gordon.
Can I know what's going on?
Hand it over to Gordon.
Is that a yes?
Hand it over.
I'm gonna
to
say
Gordon.
it's a yes. I'm just gonna hold it out in the air.
Said hand it over to Gordon. Hand it over to Gordon.
We have 40 minutes till we have to walk out the door.
Say anything? Chad.
What?
Chad.
That's my name. That's what I was born with. I didn't decide it.
Who am I speaking to other than Chad? Here.
Can you go somewhere more private?
Yeah. Other than Chad.
Well, Mr. Blue wants to talk with you.
And that's somewhat. That's great. Okay. I'll be right back, kid. This is the big boss.
Cool.
And you just head out back.
Head out back.
I'm just gonna
And you hear
Kinda-
Mr. Blue's voice.
put a little mental
Hello,
bug.
Shroud Gordon.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attach.
Hello.
We have been monitoring the situation.
Yep.
And for what we know about this town,
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to continue speaking with this child. They seem to know quite a bit.
I am an adult. 18. Anyway,
Just do not reveal too much.
Too much. Okay. What defines the limits of too much? Just so I know what
You may
not to
speak
breach.
about us, but you may not
Give any names.
give any names.
Understandable. Have a good day.
sever that connection and just.
And he walks back in, sits down.
Can I have my radio back?
Pretty cool. Radio.
It is. A raccoon gave it to me.
Shit,
You know, that's the face everyone said. Everyone. So
You remember Weston? He's Weston's pet now. He talks. We can meet him actually if you want to. No,
They're at the coffee shop.
we walked
Oh,
out.
yeah.
We are not outside by the time they get out
By
of the
time
hospital.
Felix, Jonesy, and Weston get out, they are nowhere to be seen.
Acceptable.
That was my boss.
It was.
Yep.
They don't want you to talk to me, they don't want you to give me answers.
Actually, no. They wanted me to give you some answers.
That's not true.
How would you-
Information is useful, but names have power.
How would you know?
Huh? I have done this so many times, and the people that are up here don't ever want to give any information to the people down here. So it's not even like it's just how it is.
Because information is power.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't need names. I'll figure them out eventually. I have my own ways. Mr. Blue.
Give you the general lowdown of what my mission is supposed to be.
Oh, you have mission?
Yeah.
Okay.
that's
Oh, nice.
why I'm like
I haven't heard it.
so. My general mission is to save all life in the universe. Help protect all.
Okay.
Understood.
If I meet unique life forms such as Lahar here,
Mm-hmm.
I like to protect them. Lahar here has become my friend.
Cool.
So, that is the general XYZ of my mission.
All right.
I was sent to Ecolife
Mm-hmm.
from the higher ups.
Is that how you say it? Because I say Echo Life.
It's
You can.
And both are accurate, but
eco makes
Hey,
more sense
give
because
me
it's
that.
eco-friendly. You get it
I need that. Sorry.
So I was sent by them to look at what Ecolife is doing.
Yeah, and they're doing some stuff.
They're doing some stuff. Mostly good. Harmful. Up for debate.
Thoughts on the clones?
They fall under my purview, so I have to protect them. Unless they start going evil, in which case. Yeah, thought.
So,
He
in
might be
that-
on your evil radar. Who
in
knows?
that case,
Sometimes.
where does no?
Here right now, but
I know. Oh, I know.
So in that case, where does the real quick? What are the clones' bodies like? Or what if who do they take after?
What do you mean?
What? The Echo Life clones. Who do they take after?
The specific ones you saw looked like Sherikov and Boyle.
So what are your thoughts on the cursed creators of these clones, the donors, if you will?
Backup bodies, in a sense, I guess. So if one dies, another would be.
I don't think those are. Those seem to be more test subjects than backups. At least that's how they described them to me, and that's how they're powered right now.
Regardless, wait and see.
Mm,
If it makes you feel better, I don't trust Boyle. But
agreed.
he also has information.
He has some. He doesn't have as much as he says he does. He has his uses, but he is not as knowledgeable as he thinks he is.
Mm.
His world is so much bigger than he realizes. He is focused on something. Thankfully he's gone. I don't have to deal with him right now. I don't have to deal with looking at his smug little face right now. Nope, nope. I'm not. I'm just gonna away from the window.
Man, it's like, oh wow, his face. Literally.
This is Boyle Brand.
This is Boyle Bland, Mr. Black.
Oh my gosh! I don't think they'd brand Boyle's face because his face is not marketable.
you know whose is.
No.
It says otherwise.
Anyway.
And then I was sent by Eagle Eye to check out the town, which had all these energy signals and blah 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 blah.
Are you the reason that he kidnapped me?
What?
Okay, cool.
That answers his question.
This one of the signatures you found was outside his house.
Led to my house. So okay.
Absolutely not.
He's lying to me. Okay. Cool. Your mouth just did the hokey pokey. What was that part? That last part again?
No hablo Spanglish.
That's
No,
also
habla
a lie. Because that also wasn't a word.
I'm sorry for any
I don't-
Spanish listeners right now.
I don't speak Spanglish. I'm sorry.
I don't speak English.
Anyway, cool. So you. Awesome. Cool. Anyway, I can tell if you're lying.
Cool.
Um,
I have since
you're also
found
one of the only two people I've seen that has two connections.
connections. Oh, you mean powers?
No
Eh?
connections. I have multiple powers.
Uh-huh.
I only have two connections. You have your hands, which is brown, and you have your legs, which are maroon. I have two, and both of them come through my eyes. The laser eyes and the truth side are two different connectors. Mine are orange and blue. Yeah.
Real quick.
Which one do you want?
Just the truth.
Okay.
Step.
Ow.
Sorry. Or just a little bit.
Huh.
And
Well,
you can
he-
see.
I was like, can he see his hands? Because I had to turn him up real high for that.
He's already connected to himself.
My statement
There's a reason you
stands.
couldn't see them.
I mean, that's fair. But my statement stands. Is
Actually, can you roll 2d4?
2d4, yeah.
Who rolls fours? Alright.
Four.
You
Roll that.
re-roll
Roll
Oh.
fours.
again. Roll 2 more times.
1.
So
Add
that's
them all together.
11.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see.
Okay. I just had to ask
You
because
can see that the tips of your fingers are glowing brown, and the entirety of your legs are glowing maroon. And you look at him, and his eyes, and his entire body. Well, his entire body is orange, but his eyes are blue.
Mhm.
Yeah, and aura shimmer.
Ah.
So it is just so I still have mine. Do I still have mine active?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So does his eyes faintly turn burnt orange? Okay, cool. So
They're
it is
like-
borrowed.
They're like flickering.
You copy it, you don't steal it. That's
You can't even do it for very long. But it's long enough.
yeah. I'm gonna.
For
How,
now.
how
Could be
long?
dangerous.
How long does it last?
We'll find out.
I mean, I'm asking him as I'm writing through my notes.
He's never done this before.
Depends on a number of things. A, how long I just keep it up.
Okay.
B, how much I absorb.
I will warn you, if you try to focus too hard, you will start poking a hole in your head with mine.
Cool.
Just that's what I mean. Is since my eyes are the focus, if I concentrate too hard, I start to put a hole in my head. So
Cool.
I'm not gonna tell you the other things I've learned to do, because we're not gonna deal with
We're
that.
not that close yet.
No, not yet. One cup of coffee ain't gonna cut that, buddy.
How about?
How about premium Mr. Black Coffee?
I don't like coffee. It makes me jittery.
Fine, premium Mr. Black Coffee.
The cup. It's just Mr.
It's a
Hot.
cup of cup. It's a cup of dirt.
That's
What
the
does
cup
it
called.
do?
Call it cup of dirt.
It's just a cup of dirt. Anyway,
Slap it.
hey, prop coffee. Sorry, she was watching a TikTok and it said there was prop coffee, and I'm like, oh, that's
that's cool.
relevant.
The ironic.
Anyway,
The irony.
this is something else, and I'll say that mentally.
Mm-hmm.
That last part. I don't know how much you're able to absorb with one little poke, but
And then the vision starts fading away.
About that long.
It's only
Now
about
it's just
a
with-
minute.
I mean, he did also just go poke.
Yeah.
Okay.
He'd
All
go.
right, cool. How's your head feel?
You have a slight headache.
A little bit of a headache.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out a couple ibuprofen and put them on the table. I would consider taking
more
them.
headaches than this.
I take cocaine, kid.
My statement stands. I would take the ibuprofen. Those headaches do not go away with time. They just kind of linger. And it's frustrating.
Hey, Lahar,
Yes.
could you,
I'm so jealous. So jealous right now.
You should be.
You have a little healing friend.
Okay.
No more brain cancer for you.
In fact, you feel a little reinvigorated.
Got shot with cocaine.
it's fine, kid. You know what? Hey, Lahar, could you do our new friend a little favor?
What are you doing?
He touches your hand a little bit.
It's a one.
Is it double one?
Yes.
Yeah.
It works.
No, it just makes it. You kind of feel something. It doesn't really do
Just
anything.
kind of like made
I
my
tried.
hand
It
itch.
did not work very well.
I don't. What were you trying to do?
Fix your headache.
No, I'm sorry.
He probably
No,
needs
it's
to
too
just
strong.
more friendship powers.
No, I think it's just because since I have this on, I have this active near 24/7. It's a little bit more than a little jolt. I do, but when I'm out and about and around people, I have to make sure there aren't new people in town.
I've been in town for like weeks.
I know, but my statement stands is that you've been in town for a couple weeks, but you've only had powers for just slightly less than that. So I need to know who has powers, and I just take this piece of paper.
Huh.
These are the people I've met.
You
Nope.
might? Okay.
So you are not at that level of friendship yet.
Friendship powers, okay.
Not friendship powers, friendship level. There's a difference.
Ah.
Friendship powers are someone else I've met.
Could Lahar read it? Lahar's he's pretty
Once again,
great.
he's not at that level.
You haven't upgraded the friendship.
Also,
You don't have premium
I
friendship yet.
don't want. I'm gonna watch them like start to walk down the sidewalk.
$5 a month.
I'm gonna throw a thought at Weston as they're walking down the sidewalk. Just be like, "I'll meet you back at the library."
Where
You
are
just
you?
Look around
I'm gonna, duck behind the curtain.
and you see this. You look and you see him there.
I'll meet you at the library.
What are you doing?
I'm having a coffee.
With who?
Hello.
Blake. See, I've managed to turn myself invisible.
You see him poorly hiding.
I'm like,
Fine.
You're literally holding the curtain like this,
I pulled it, and I'm just like,
but you see his hand.
It's a recognized.
Fine. Fine.
Chillax. Bro.
I have to go pick up my paper from Alistair anyway. He was grading it.
What paper?
I'll explain that later. That's a whole long conversation.
What?
You don't share information.
I
Cut the
share.
connection.
Oof.
Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. You have any questions for me, or is this a one-way street?
What continue?
Cool. You are not the first nor last person we're going to meet whose sole goal in life is to protect the universe.
Mm-hmm. But I am one of the only ones that's going to give you information.
No, I've found others. They're just a lot more harder. They're a lot harder to get a hold of.
Yeah. I'm not. I live down the street.
I've also just about milked my library card friend dry of information that he has that he's willing to share without breaking his own brain. We have a friend that never forgets anything. So anything he's read, anything he's seen, heard, he remembers stuff from the day he was born. It was weird. Remember that brain we were just in, that mind?
Yeah.
I will see you all next week on Entity Point.
Yeah. We're finishing up soon. He has so much information. But yeah, we will have to meet up because I think we both have a use for each other.
Perhaps.
And I can contact you now as long as you stay in town.
I don't. Oh.
Why not? You don't want me to call you at 2 a.m. saying, hey, Revan's beating up Weston again?
No.
Because
No.
Revan's beat up Weston a couple times.
From he probably deserved it.
Also, you want to hear a secret?
Everyone always
Weston is a clone of Revan.
Everyone always
Oh.
says Weston probably deserved it, but everyone does. Even you said that.
That's the one's like secret I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, he's gonna have fun learning that out over a beer.
Revan already knew that.
Oh, okay.
That's why he was beating Weston up, because Weston stole his life. That was what we understood.
That's what he said.
Yeah. We don't like Revan, and Revan does not like us. We're not on speaking terms.
Oh, don't make me the bridge between you guys.
No, Weston wants to go talk to his older brother.
No.
I don't want you to be the bridge between us either, but I don't see a better option here. Before you being a mediator,
That and I can rip Revan a new one, but okay.
we probably could mess him up too now.
Yeah,
I
but
said-
you need friendship powers.
I don't. I could make you like me if I wanted to. I could make him feel affection.
No,
Only if you are.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be affection towards him. I
It
can
wouldn't
make
be affected toward him. It would be affected toward him.
I can make him feel affection.
It wouldn't be toward you.
No, it would just be to something at random.
Yeah, you clearly
Oh,
don't like
I
yourself.
cast love potion on you.
You were newly 18. He's in his 30s.
I was really prepared to put hope because I had hope that
You know,
he was gonna be better.
I think that's a good time to end this episode.
No.
We fixed Melvin with the magic of friendship
Yeah.
in my notes.
Mr. Black Coffee approved.
I don't have
Alright.
an ending
Sponsor.
picture for this, so we're just gonna end the episode
Yeah.
there.
Thanks for watching the three of you.
Last one had more suspense than that.
Not really.
Ending.
Oh, ending.